We're going to begin tonight with a new plan for planes. Boeing outlined a software fix and new training for pilots following 2 deadly crashes. And the FAA says it is revamping the way airline development is handled. This came in the midst of tough questions for the FAA from Congress. The questions do remain. How did things get to this place, and why did 2 planes have to go down? Here's Kris Van Cleave.
Should they have been mandatory? Yes or no?
FAA Acting Administrator Dan Elwell was grilled by senators about the failures that led to 2 737 MAX crashes, killing nearly 350 people. He promised changes to aviation safety oversight.
I want to assure you and everyone else that the FAA will go wherever the facts lead us in our pursuit of safety.
Minnesota Democrat Amy Klobuchar wanted to know how the FAA's approval process allowed the 737 MAX to fly with a new anti-stall system that wasn't disclosed to pilots.
Are there any safety measures the FAA may have miscalculated when evaluating the safety features of the Boeing 737 MAX?
We certify aircraft in a way that we have refined, as I said, for large aircraft. Large commercial aircraft.
Was this consistent with how you've done other certifications in other situations, the Boeing situation?
Yes, ma'am.
But if you learn something else after this investigation or other things come out, you may change that process.
Absolutely. That's how we get better.
These questions, when they arise, if they arise, are troubling.
Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao, whose department oversees the FAA, was also in the spotlight today.
Well, that plane lost the confidence of the American traveling public because
West Virginia Democrat Joe Manchin, a pilot himself, demanded to know why the 737 planes weren't grounded sooner.
There was no factual basis upon which to ground the planes.
In Washington state, Boeing hosted 200 pilots and airline officials from around the world to demonstrate software changes it's planning for the grounded 737 MAX fleet.
The 737 is a safe airplane.
Boeing said it will require additional training on the MAX before pilots will be allowed to return to the cockpit. Changes at the FAA are expected to include how they evaluate training, as well as how they look at self-audits done by companies like Boeing. The agency says for it to certify aircraft on its own would require an additional 10,000 employees at a cost of about $1.8 billion. Jeff?
All right, Kris Van Cleave, thank you.